Question number 9. Line L go through 3 minus 2 and minus 3 0. Line N go through 1 8 and minus 1 2. We want to show that those two lines are perpendicular. Our plan is we'll find the gradient of L, we'll find the gradient of N, and we'll multiply and see whether we will get minus 1. If it is minus 1, then the lines are perpendicular. So gradient of L line minus 2, 0, y minus y1 minus y2, x1 minus x2. This is the theory I'm using. 3 minus 3, which is minus 2 over 6 minus 1 over 3. Mn is 8 minus 2 over 1 minus 1. 6 over 2 is 3. Now ml times mn equal minus 1 over 3 times 3 equal minus 1. Hence, line L and N are perpendicular each other. Question number 10. We need to show that ABCD is rectangular. So our plan is, first of all, we will tell that AB and DC parallel lines, AD and BC parallel lines. Now it can make a rhombus or parallelogram, and then I will tell that this is 90 degrees. Then what will happen? It will become either square, or it will become either rectangle. Then I want to measure this length, calculate this length, and calculate it. I want to show that this length, the lengths are not equal. Then it's become quadrilateral. But so one step, second, and we want to show that these have two different distance. Then it's become rectangle. Otherwise, it could be a square as well. But we don't go to this step. We just show that those two are parallel and those two are perpendicular. Any two lines, this one or this one, basically AD and BC, or DC and BC, this or this one. We don't need to show that both. Actually, because when this is 90 degrees, this is parallel to this one. Already we know that. As a result, it's enough to show that two lines are perpendicular. The first step is we want to mention this is told AB and DC parallel, then AD and BC parallel, then AD and BC perpendicular, and then AD distance and DC distance are two different distances, but usually we don't go this step. We'll end up here with two steps. Gradient of AB, 5 minus 1 minus 1 over minus 7. This is 4 minus 8. This is minus half. So this is MAB is minus half. Then MDC 1 minus minus 3 minus 3 a minus 5. This is going to be 4 and this is going to be minus 8 minus half. So gradients are same, hence AB parallel to DC. Then MAD 3 1 1 minus 5 minus 3 minus 1 minus 4. This is minus 3 plus 2 plus 1 minus 4 minus 2, which is 2. MCB equal minus 3 minus 1 over 5 minus 7. So this is minus 4 and this is minus 2, 2. Hence, gradients are same. Hence, AD is parallel to BC. Now AB and DC are parallel. AB parallel to DC and AD parallel to BC. Now I want to show that AB and AD are perpendicular. This is minus half. AB is minus half. AD we found out 2. Then MAB times MAD is minus half times 2 equal minus 9. AB and AD are perpendicular. Hence, ABCD is a rectangle. Question number 11. Five x plus 11y minus 7 equals 0, which is L1, meet x-axis at A. X-axis means y value is 0. Now I want to find the coordinates of A. To find coordinates of A, let y equal 0. Then what will happen? 5x plus 11, 0 minus 7. 5x equals 7. X equals 7 over 5. So this point is 7 over 5 now. Now another line. Go through A and that line is, this point is 7 over 5, 0. This is A and this is perpendicular. If I know the gradient of this line, I can find the gradient of L2. Now, to find the gradient of L1, 5x plus 11y minus 7 equals 0. Now, 11y equal minus 5x plus 7. y equal minus 5 over 11x plus 7 over 11. So gradient is ML1 is minus 5 over 11. Then minus 5 over 11. Now to find the gradient of L2, minus 5 over 11 times ML2 equal minus 1 as lines are perpendicular. Then ML2 equal minus 11 over minus 5, 11 over 5. Now we want to find the equation of L2. We have the gradient 11 over 5. To find the equation of L2, now m equal 11 over 5, and we have a point 7 over 50 because it's going through 7 over 50. I am using y minus m times x minus x1. So y minus 0 m times mean 11 over 5 times x minus 7 over 5. So y equal 11 over 5x minus 7 over 5 times 11 over 5. Y equal 11 over 5x 77 over 55. So I'm going to multiply this equation by 55. 55y equal 121 x minus 77. This is 11 over 5 times 55. Sorry, 5 times 5 is not 55. It is 5 times 5 is 25. Then I multiply by 25. So 25y equal, this is going to be 55x minus 77. So I take the y to other side. So 55x minus 25y minus 77 equal 0. So this is the equation of L2. Question number 12. This is the structure. This is point A. This is B. And this is point C. Coordinate C. They are given that this is 90 degrees. We want to find point C. We want to find the coordinate of C. Basically, we know this is 0 and we need to find C. We can find C if I know the equation. To find the equation, either I need 2 points or gradient with the point. I got 1 point. 1 is satisfied. Then there are no points. This is fail. Then I want to look at when a gradient, whether I can find the gradient. Yes, because I know AB gradient. Then since they are perpendicular, I can find BC gradient. Then I have a gradient, and then I can write the equation. And then after that, when I put x equals 0, I can find C. So this is the line. Gradient of AB. MAB is 4 minus 0, 0 minus minus 3, which is 4 over 3. Hence, MBC. Hence, MBC times MAB is minus 1 as lines are perpendicular. Then MBC times AB, 4 over 3 equal minus 1. MBC equal minus 3 over 4. Now we have the gradient MBC equal minus 3 over 4. Now we have a gradient and we have a point now. Minus 3, 0. Now I can write the equation y minus equal m times x minus x1. Y minus 0 equal minus 3 over 4 times x minus 0. Sorry. X minus minus 3. Y equal minus 3 over 4 x plus 3. Y equal minus 3 over 4x minus 9 over 4. Now, when x equals 0, y equal minus 3 times 9 over 4, which is 9 over 4. This value is 9 over 4 minus. Or you can think about, okay, this is going to, what is the y-intercept? Is minus 9 over 4 because this is 0. Hence c equal minus 9 over 4. You can work out this sum differently as well. We know that MAB, gradient of AB times gradient of BC equal minus 1. Now, gradient of AB, that is, I'll work out MAB, gradient of AB means 4 minus 0 times 0 minus minus 3 times gradient of BC. BC means I will take this one. Coordinate, this y coordinate is C. C minus 0 over 0 minus 0 minus minus 3 equal minus 1. Now we'll solve. This is 4. This is 3 times C over this is 3 equal minus 1. So 4c over 9 equal minus 1. C equal minus 9 over 4.